and good morning, Wildcats. We hope you're having an amazing week. Weather is rocky around this time of year, so watch the weather. You can download the PCPS app and get live updates on distance learning, snow days, and more school information. We are happy to announce that there will not be an advisory today. We'll be on a regular school schedule. Moving on to sports. Our esports team had a tournament this past Monday in Bixby. They were just a glimpse away from finals. Great job, Cats. This past Monday, our 7th, 8th, and 9th grade basketball teams all had games, with the 9th grade on the road to Choctaw and the middle school at home against the OKC Storm. Yesterday, our Lady Cats and Wildcats basketball teams played against Putnam City West. Yesterday, the swim team hosted their senior night meet against Classen. This Friday, your basketball team hosts Stillwater for homecoming at Robson Fieldhouse, starting at 4 p.m. This last game starts at 8. Let's beat those Pioneers. Tomorrow, both our girls and boys wrestling teams will host Stillwater for our senior night duel. Girls wrestling will have an individual tournament in Sand Springs, spanning from Friday to Saturday. Let's go, Lady Cats. Also, this Saturday, your boys wrestling team will be in Blackwell for the big 4+4. Let's wish them luck. Now on to our Who's Who segment.
Good morning, Cats. I'm Tanel Tooley, and today we're here with Miss Lawrence, the senior counselor. Thank you for sharing your time with us today. How long have you been a counselor at Poe High?
This is my first year actually being a counselor here at Poe High.
What influenced you to become a school counselor?
I, over the years of teaching, have seen a need that is not necessarily available to every student, and through working with students in class, I've seen that we could have people doing more in those areas, and so I really felt called to make that change and sort of be the one to step in and help provide some support for some of our students.
What was your journey to becoming a school counselor?
I used to be a band director actually, and that's what my degree is in, and then I switched to teaching 8th grade math over at East Middle School, and then now I decided to change and be a counselor.
What is your strongest asset?
I should probably pick a different answer. Although I would say that humor is definitely, maybe I'm not going to promise that all my jokes are great, but I definitely think it's a good asset in a lot of scenarios.
What do you see as the most effective use of a school counselor's time?
That's a really great question. Definitely the most effective use of a school counselor's time is getting to work with students and helping them with the things that they need help with in their own lives and helping them be better people. I don't think as school counselors we always get as much of that time as we would like. Yes, there are schedule changes that need to happen and other paperwork that has to get done, but definitely we like getting to work with the students, and that's why we come to work every day. That's what we like doing.
What do you know about our school that you would consider a strength or a weakness?
I would say that there are a lot of strengths at Poe High. There are some things that I know this year we are trying to work on, like just some of the rules. I know the tardy policy is a new thing, but those are just part of regular school procedures, and we're trying to make sure that everybody is following the same rules, and I think that's been a major strength for us this year, that we're trying to get back to the basics and learning in the classroom.
What do you consider the most important reason for you personally to become a member of this faculty?
I grew up in Ponca. I went to school here. I am a graduate of Poe High, and so I've had a lot of family members who have taught in the school district, and so that was part of the draw for me returning back to Ponca to become a teacher and or counselor in the school system, because it's my hometown and I graduated from here, and I know a lot about the school.
What do you like about working with the seniors at Poe High?
I definitely have liked working with the seniors more than I thought I would. Not seniors that I don't appreciate all the things about working with you guys, but after teaching middle school for 10 years, I was not sure I was going to like making the switch, especially going from 8th grade straight on to seniors. But I have definitely enjoyed it a lot more than I thought, and especially looking into the future and career goals and people's next steps after high school. It's been really neat to talk to students and figure out how to plan those things with them.
Working in a school often includes extended hours. How do you balance your work/life demands?
That is a great question that I think I always have in the back of my mind. Sometimes there are just a lot of things that do have to get done, but usually the people around me help me remember sometimes to take time for myself, and I also have to try to remember that I can't be the best help I can for students if I'm not taking care of myself.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
That's an interesting question, since I did start as a band director, and then I have taught math at the middle school level, and now I am at high school as a counselor. So in 5 years, I could be doing a lot of different things. When I was in college and graduated with a degree in music, I didn't necessarily think that one day I was going to be a counselor, but I really like what I'm doing now.
What advice would you give the 2025 senior class?
Get your ICAP done now. But like everybody, make sure you're taking care of it in advisory. But really make sure that you enjoy this year, your senior year, your time with friends. There are lots of responsibilities that happen in the future, and you have to be an adult, and now is the time to really live it up and really enjoy your senior year before people start going further away for school and careers after that.
Thank you for taking the time to speak with me today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Back to the newsroom.
Well, that's all. Have an amazing day and go Cats.